Good morning, Facebook friends and family, and my faithful, loyal YouTube subscribers. Today it is July 26th, Tuesday, July 26th, 2016. Okay, so here's the deal. A young lady, one of my Facebook friends I've been in communication with her over the past few weeks, and we've been discussing something. And with her permission, I'm going to share her story and I want you all to share with me your thoughts as to how she should move forward with a situation that's going on in her life with her ex-husband and her children. So this woman was married to a man a few years ago. They are now divorced. They were married, and what happened was she eventually, long story short, I'm going to condense the story, but there were some things going on that she was suspicious about that were taking place in her marriage. One thing that stood out to her was her husband, who worked in a white-collar job, accounting or banking, something similar to that, where he worked in an office building. He would come home with muddy shoes. And she knew she would see these muddy shoes, and she never understood why he would have mud on his shoes when he would come home sometimes. And she didn't understand, and he would say that he had occasionally, he just said, he would come up with these different reasons why he had muddy shoes. Long story short, because of some suspicious activity that she just something made her very suspicious, mainly those muddy shoes. She one day rented a car and followed her husband when he left work. And when she followed him, she found him going to a public park when he left his job and parking his car and getting out of his car and walking through this park. And so what she determined was, through a series of following him and going to this park, that she discovered that her husband was actually going to this park to have sex with other men, or doing something with these men. Some type of sexual contact with men in this public park at nighttime, which is why he had the muddy shoes. Upon finding this out, she confronted her husband. She left him, got filed for divorce. They are now separated. They have joint custody of the children. Her husband claimed he went through a religious, got saved, went to church. He's no longer participating in this type of stuff. But it didn't matter because she divorced. She moved on with her life. She thought that was the best thing to do. And so they have joint custody of the kids. So one night, while she was over there at his new place with the children, I don't know what exactly why she was there, but she was over there at his new place, and she saw once again muddy shoes. So this concerned her because her ex-husband had told her that he was no longer participating in this type of stuff, and he had gotten saved. He's in the church. He's constantly in church. He's doing all this stuff. He's very religious now. These issues have been resolved, and he does not participate in this stuff. And he now has a new girlfriend, or I want to say fiance, that he's seeing now. And because they divorced a couple of years ago. But like I say, they have joint custody of the kids. She was over there and she saw the muddy shoes again. So once again, she decided, go back to the fiance. He has a new woman that he has seen. And the woman I'm talking to, she likes this woman. She thinks the woman, but the woman does not know her boyfriend's past of having sneaking to parks, having sex with men. So once again, she decided to rent a car and follow him for a couple of reasons, because they have joint custody of kids, and she really wanted to know what was going on. Was he still participating in this type of stuff? Was he lying to her about what he was doing? Sure enough, she followed him once again to a public park where he parked his car and got out of his car at nighttime and went into the park. So he's backed up to his old habits. So here's the dilemma. she's trying to decide, should she let his new girlfriend slash fiance know what he's doing? Should she say something? Should she leave it alone? Should she confront him? They're divorced. She said he's a great father. He has he makes a substantial amount of money. He pays her child support, and there are some things, some positive things with this man, other than the fact that he sneaks off into these parks for whatever he's doing in these parks, sex or whatever. I don't know. She really don't know either, but he is going to these parks at nighttime. That's why he has the money shoot. So what she wants to know is, should she contact this woman that he's now seeing and let her know what's going on? Should she say anything at all, since they're no longer in a relationship? She should go about her business, but she wrong for following him the second time around? Or should she confront him and say something? I have an opinion about this. But this is what I will say. What concerns me about this entire situation are the kids, because you have children involved in this. And I've always felt the children should come first. And their happiness should come first, because they didn't ask to come into this world. And so I hate when I knew you was going to do that, Vegas. Vegas! I knew you was going to do that mess. Hold on. Come on. I knew you were going to do that. Come on. Oh, I knew it. Anyway, so, my dog's acting up. Anyway, so, where was I? She's trying to decide, should she say something, should she confront him? And like I was saying, I have an opinion about this, but I want to hear you guys' opinion. I always felt the children should come first whenever these type of situations come forward. Their happiness should always take a precedent. So, I have an opinion, but I'm not going to state my opinion. But I would love to hear. I'm going to hear you all's opinion. What do you think? Should she? What are your thoughts? What should she do, if do anything at all? Looking forward to reading you all's thoughts and opinions. Again, as I said, this is a situation where she's the ex-wife and this is her ex-husband. They have children together. She knows he's still up to his same habits. And there's another thing with this. When they went through that divorce, she never disclosed to friends or family members or anyone what took place. She kept that a secret. Now this could possibly explode if she decides to now release this information. It could get, So I just want to hear you all's thoughts and opinions. And she's reading these comments and she wants to know what you all think she should do, if anything at all. I'm just curious. Let's just throw it out there. See what you guys have to say, your thoughts about this, and I look forward to reading it. She wants to read it. Let's get this, put it out there and let's see what happens. Anyway, I'm out. Enjoy your Tuesday. And give me your thoughts and opinions about what this mother and ex-wife should do in this situation, if anything at all. And I'm out. Enjoy your Tuesday.